Hello, Emoji Scholars. We are now doing the second half of Module 3, and we're wrapping up chapter number 2 on responsibility. So in responsibility, I'm just going to do a little wrap up. So you've learned the mindset of a victim. You learned the mindset of a creator. We also went over the inner critic and the inner defender. We also learned about the language of victims versus the language of a creator. And coming up, we're going to wrap up the chapter with strategies that you can use toward making wise choices in a difficult situation. Now, speaking of wise choices, I enjoyed reading all the responses for the discussion of the late paper. I'm still grading those, so give me a moment. I'm in Southern California attending a funeral. Unfortunately, my favorite aunt passed away, so her funeral is tomorrow. We had the service yesterday, so forgive me. I'm a little behind, grieving and everything, just trying to get through it, but I'm still bringing it to you. Long story short, now, in the case of the late paper, it was ultimately Kim's fault. It was her responsibility because of her bad choices. She placed herself in a situation that she could have easily just avoided if she had just been responsible. Okay? Kim had several reasons to claim the victim, but overall, her paper was actually done. If she had done the responsible thing of just turning it in, she could have partied all night long with her friend. Then she didn't have to deal with her husband, and she could have avoided having to deal with Mary, who gave out the wrong information. And then her instructor, what instructor would give a student an F that turned in every homework assignment on time and was a straight A student? So my rating was Kim first, then the instructor, then Mary, and then her husband, and then her friend. And last, Arnold's friend, who was irrelevant if you ask me. But anyways, I hope it was a fun discussion for you guys. However, we're going to wrap up with how to apply the wise choice to your life through responsibility, okay? So if you witness from the case, adopting a creator's mindset makes you more responsible, and being responsible helps you make better choices. So the wrap up to this module is how to apply the language of responsibility to make wise choices. So actually the language of creators to make the wise choices. So we're going to do the wrap up, and next week, not this week, but next week, we'll finally get into your learning styles, and we'll start going into becoming an active learner. But anyway, have a great week this week, and hope you enjoyed completing the second half of Module 3.